The ceremony will begin in 10 minutes. The ceremony will begin in 5 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the academic procession. The Spring 2025 graduating class of Morehead State University. The faculty of Morehead State University. Ladies and gentlemen, the President of Morehead State University and the Platform Party.
As University Grand Marshal, I declare the Spring 2025 commencement exercises open. Graduates and distinguished guests, the Morehead State University community wants you to be safe and secure on this very special day. In that spirit, we respectfully request that you familiarize yourselves with the locations of exits from this building. Ms. Brianna Dorsey will lead us in the singing of the national anthem. Please stand and join us.
By the dawn's early light Would the stage party, each of our graduates and the audience, please be seated. Piano music for this morning's program is being provided by Dr. Nathan Stites, MSU Instructor of Music. Mr. Will Young from Versailles is our piper for today, and Miss Brianna Dorsey, who led us in the singing of the national anthem, is an MSU vocal performance major. Would you please join me in thanking Will, Brianna, and Nathan for their talents today. Likewise, would you join me in a round of applause for our Commencement Grand Marshal, Professor Elizabeth Mesagaido, who is the 2024 Distinguished Teacher Award recipient. Ladies and gentlemen, as president of Morehead State University and on behalf of the spring class of 2025, and our university community, we are pleased to welcome you to this academic commencement ceremony. We do understand that you have come to see your family member or loved one graduate. Thus, we will make every effort to respect your time with as short a ceremony as possible. We do also want to remind you that today is special, but so is tomorrow. Don't forget, it's Mother's Day. Would all of our mothers and those acting as mothers in the audience and on the floor please stand so we can give you a round of applause. Mothers, would you please stand? MSU has been educating students in this very location for almost 138 years and has proven itself as one of the best and most affordable universities in the Commonwealth of Kentucky. Likewise, MSU also demonstrates its excellence by being ranked as the number 14th public regional university in the South, and just recently was named a Carnegie Research College and University. As a symbol of MSU's longtime excellence in providing graduates to Kentucky and beyond, we are pleased to confer degrees on our next graduating class of Eagles on the floor. Today provides a spotlight on recognizing our graduates. However, it can also be a time to honor the families who have assisted each of the graduates. In considering this honor, I would like to continue an MSU tradition by recognizing some of you within the audience so our graduates on the floor can thank you publicly for your support. As I call your group, would you please stand, and would you each hold your applause until all groups have stood. If you are a parent or caregiver of one of today's graduates, would you please stand? If you are a spouse or child of one of today's graduates, would you please stand? Would all grandparents, great-grandparents, brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles, please stand? If you are an alumnus of MSU, would you please stand? And if you have not stood, would you please stand? Graduates on the floor, please thank them for their love and support during your process leading up to today. Members of the audience, you may be seated. Ladies and gentlemen of the audience, that was the last time you've had to stand and stretch your legs for some time to come. It is important to note that many of our graduates today come as first-generation college students, so that we might visually demonstrate the impact that a university like Morehead State University has on our region and on Kentucky. I would like to ask the graduates on the floor today who are first-time members of your family to graduate from college to please stand so we can recognize you. First-time graduates of your family, please give them a round of applause. At Morehead State University, we take pride in preparing our students for future careers. Thus, our Quality Enhancement Plan focuses on value-added experiential education for our students. If you are a graduate on the floor and have been involved with service learning, education abroad, undergraduate research, or an internship during your time at MSU, would you please stand and would you give them a round of applause? We have a number of dignitaries joining us today for this special occasion. The first are members of the Morehead State University Board of Regents. As I introduce members on the platform, would you please hold your applause until each of them has been recognized? Regents on the platform include Dr. Sanford Holbrook of Mount Olivet, serving as chair of the board, Mr. Eric Howard of Lexington, Dr. Joel Pace serves as our staff regent, and last but representing the real reason we are here, our students, Mr. Brady Lawson of Eazell, Kentucky serves as student regent. Would you please join me in a round of applause for their service? It is now my pleasure to introduce Dr. Raj Parikh, Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs. Dr. Parikh works very closely with our university faculty to provide the academic excellence that we provide at MSU. Dr. Parikh.
An institution of higher education is only as good as its faculty. We are fortunate to have outstanding faculty at Morehead State University. I want to formally acknowledge the hard work and dedication that our faculty has given to our students and our university. Faculty, would you please stand and be recognized? Thank you. You may be seated. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce my colleagues who are responsible for the effective administration of the university. Please hold your applause until all are introduced. Mr. Russell F. Mast, Vice President for Student Affairs. Mrs. Allison Caudle, Vice President for University Advancement. Dr. Jonathan Nelson, Dean of the Elmer R. Smith College of Business and Technology. Dr. Sylvia Henneberg, Dean of the Caudle College of Arts, Humanities, and Social Sciences. Dr. Christopher Schrader, Associate Provost for Undergraduate Education and Student Success. The Student Commencement Speaker Selection Committee reviews nominations for the student speaker and recommends the top candidates to the Dean's Council. The Dean's Council reviews the recommendations and selects the student speaker based on the student's outstanding academic achievements and noteworthy accomplishments at Morehead State University. Dr. Sylvia Henneberg, Dean of the Caudle College of Arts, Humanities, and Social Sciences, will introduce today's speaker.
Good morning, everybody. I believe Hallie Adams' mortarboard says extra, extra. She graduated. Hallie Adams of Flemingsburg is the commencement speaker representing the Cottle College of Arts, Humanities, and Social Sciences. She's the daughter of Stevie and Kathy Adams and the sister of Case Adams. She will graduate with a Bachelor of Arts in Media Production and Journalism with minors in both photography and social media. While at MSU, she was a weather anchor for MSU TV's News Center, a reporter and board operator for the Morehead State Public Radio, a media personnel intern for the Kentucky Center for Traditional Music, and also the editor-in-chief of the Trailblazer, MSU's student-run newspaper. In brief, she was everywhere all the time. Hallie maintained a 4.0 GPA every year as an undergraduate student. She also earned multiple scholarships and awards, including the Media Production and Journalism Student of the Year and the Best Student Broadcaster Award from the Kentucky Broadcasting Association. Upon graduation, she plans to pursue a career as a media professional.
Before I begin, I want you all to look to the person at your left and smile at them. Now do that to the same person on your right. I bet the majority of you were not allowed to do that at your senior high school graduation. I graduated high school in 2021, and although we were to have some normalcy with our final high school days compared to students who graduated in 2020, I bet the majority of us, no matter our background or how we viewed the pandemic, felt a dissatisfaction. A dissatisfaction that comes from not being able to have a normal experience that is supposedly the best years of our lives. Well, the best years of my life were made here at Morehead State University. Here at Morehead State University, it doesn't matter how much knowledge you have for the major you want to enroll in. If you come in with a desire to learn and a drive to succeed, you will not fail. Now, I cannot speak on behalf of all the majors in this room right now, but this is how I feel the media production and journalism major here at Morehead State is. I was hired on by Leanne Akers-Potter, the former news director at MSPR, the summer before my freshman year of college. I remember her looking at me and saying, "Good job with that voicer. Now let's get you in the booth and prepare that for a newscast." I sat, looked at her, and I thought to myself, "Lady, I just started here. I have no idea what I'm doing." Another example of how I experienced this at MSU is when John Flavel, senior instructor, approached sophomore Hallie after a Trailblazer meeting and talked with her about a legendary bluegrass musician named Bill Clifton. Little did she know that conversation would lead to her getting to meet Clifton, as well as Rita Forrester, aka AP Carter's granddaughter, and produce an award-winning 3-part audio series. Having people at Morehead State University like Leanne and John Flavel is one of the reasons why Morehead State is the place that it is. They take the time to guide students to learn and get the most knowledge out of the major. Is one of the best things that I think about Morehead State in this major. Similar to my experiences with WMKY, the Trailblazer, the Kentucky Center for Traditional Music, we have all found our place here at Morehead State and found our home away from home. Whether it's through Greek life, a campus organization, or a solid group of friends who have helped us through the highs and lows over the last 4 years. Being able to find a group of people that we can relate to while in college lets us know that we will never have to face anything alone. On the topic of finding our people, I have met some of my greatest friends while being a student here at Morehead State, who I know for a fact will remain important parts of my life long after we leave campus. I remember walking into my media writing class in Break 311, and a girl with a Coca-Cola belt came up to me and said, "Hi, I'm Kylie." This Coca-Cola belt girl soon turned into this redhead's best friend and has been there for her through all the ups and downs, both professionally and personally. I see you right there. As a group, we cannot thank MSU enough for bringing these people into our lives. So when people look and ask me, out of all the schools and universities you could have went to, why Morehead? I know for a fact I would not get opportunities like I've experienced all 4 years at MSU than at any other university. Coming to Morehead State honestly changed my life, and that once feeling of dissatisfaction slowly disappeared. From our first walk across campus to our final walk across the stage, we have made this journey side by side. So I'm going to ask you all again to look at the person at your right, smile and wave at them. Say a hello or something. Then do that to the same person on your left. Your younger senior high school self will be excited to see that you stuck with it and you did it. Even though you may not know the person whom you just smiled and waved at, we can all connect with each other and recognize the collective efforts and perseverance that brought each of us to this moment as seniors on our graduation day. So to close out my speech, I want to do something that I've always seen in movies, and please participate. When I say class up, you say 25. Class up, class up. In the words of John Flavel, go out there and be epic. Thank you guys, and congratulations.
Thank you, Holly, for your remarks, and we wish you much success in your chosen career. We will now proceed with the granting of degrees, beginning with the awarding of graduate degrees. Will all candidates for master's degrees please stand and be recognized, and please remain standing. Mr. President, the graduate faculty and I have the honor to present to you all candidates for their respective graduate degrees.
Graduate candidates, by the authority vested in me by the Commonwealth of Kentucky and the Board of Regents of Morehead State University, I confer upon you the appropriate graduate degree for which you qualify, with all the rights and privileges thereof. Will the floor ushers please bring the candidates forward?
Ben Norman Sisson. Maya Elizabeth Taylor Clemens. Hannah Renee Carreri. Brenna Murphy. Sarah Nicole Roy. Haley N. Wright. Wallace Caleb Bates. Brandy R. Coleman. Kayla Louise Donahue. Alyssa Landon Holly. Callista Self. Harley Elizabeth Spradlin. Sally Yvette Traversa. Noah Elias Abrego.
We will now begin formal recognition of all undergraduate degree recipients. Formal recognition is given to four-year undergraduates who have achieved academic excellence. These individuals are wearing gold cords. Would all undergraduates receiving honors please stand? Thank you. You may be seated.
Will all candidates for bachelor and associate degrees in the Elmer R. Smith College of Business and Technology please stand and be recognized? Please remain standing.
Will all candidates for the bachelor and associate degrees in the Cottle College of Arts, Humanities, and Social Sciences please stand and be recognized? Please remain standing.
We will now confer appropriate degrees on all undergraduates. Undergraduate candidates, by the authority vested in me by the Commonwealth of Kentucky and the Board of Regents of Morehead State University, I confer upon you the undergraduate degree for which you qualify with all rights and privileges thereof. At this time, would all candidates please be seated, and would the floor ushers bring the candidates forward according to their row.
Hunter Allen Fryer. Joel Brennan Fleck. Zachary Nicholas Fish. Hannah Fannin. Lauren Elizabeth Elliott. Trenton Lee Dirth. Tierra Lynn Cox. Brendan Tate Bush. Zoe Elizabeth Brown. Clark Masters Brand. Stephen Jacob Boros. Luke Joseph Bauer. Jasa Carly Adams. Brandy Renee Adams. Kennedy Clay Johnson. Justin Bland. Blaine Taylor Ballard. Jude Dominic Ash. Brandon Travis Gayhart. Caitlin Marie Gilbert. Jacob Gillis. Lindsay L. Goebel. Spencer Andrew Green. Darian Maurice Grigson. Weston Lewis Grogan. Bree Rashay Hall. Lucas Jack Howard. Carissa Lane Hutchinson. Sarah Grace Jackson. Alexandria Carol Gent. John Darrell Lambert III. Lawrence Brickenstein Leinbach III. Aiden T. Leuenberger. Ilencia Claire Lightbody. Nathan McIntosh. Graydon Lee McNeil. Carson Miser. Jackson Edward Miller. Christian Michael Wells. Cade Allen Walters. Brendan Vogelsong. Emma Marie Vogelpohl. Gabriel Enrique Toledo, Jr. Alpin Vess Smith. Galina Shostaskogaya. Gemma P. Royce. Sydney Reese Roberts. Lily Jordan Roberts. Cairo Raphael Reed. Shelby Dane Rayburn. Alex Jacob Rayborn. Garrison Lee Ratliff. Lillian Grace Page. Jackson Oliver Osborne. Lucas J. Osborne. Gavin Walker Morrison. Mackenzie Ray Moore. Carrie Renee Whitley. Lakin Riley Willis. Anna Wright. Savannah Lynn Wright. Timothy James Hampton. Alexis Lee Loney. Carter Ray Abshire. Kaylee Sue Adkins. Megan Margaret Akers. Hannah Elizabeth Albright. Samson Jacob Allen. Madison Page Baker. Chance Bassford. Lucas A. Bocook. Emily Patrice Boyd. Noah Austin Carroll. Amanda Michelle Garlitz. Bryce Corey Fletcher. Allison Brooke Ferguson. Kaya Robin Ezell. Abby Earlywine. Elena Dumford. Isaac Donahue. Luke Caden Dixon. Joseph Ben Dixon. Chloe Dickerson. Dylan Jacob DeHart. Paige Renee Davis. Julia Reese Davis. Emma Faye Crouch. Kyle Reagan Creamer. Dylan Michael Cook. Elizabeth Ann Collier. Sophie Lorraine Cavalli. Rexford Lee Castle. Jordan Elizabeth Cassidy. Anna Marie Frazier. Grace Allison Funky. Gavin Parker Gasparek. Sydney Graham. Kylie Lene Green. Connor Bryce Hammonds. Beverly Ash Hayes. Dawson Scott Helton. Jara Castle Horn. Gracie Kaylee Howard. Chase Hughes. Peyton Lee Isley. Brennan Lane Ison. Casey Amaya Jackson. Magnus Kearney. Brady Lane Lawson. Lydia Renee Lewis. Laura Beth Lowe. Anna Elaine Yue Marin. Natalie Elizabeth Massey. Maya Caitlin McIntosh. Isabella Grace Sailors. Grace Catherine Rydberg. Kristen Elizabeth Russell. Rebecca Wade Robinson. Victoria Prater. Madison Leanne Powell. You're fine. Megan Ashley Porter. Mason Anderson Pollock. Hallie Raylan Adams. Kylie Elizabeth Pollitt. Jenna Noel Points. Hadley Renee Pierce. Hayden Peterson. Abigail Faith Perry. David John Modaff. Savannah Cadence Miller. Isabella Paige Miller. Haley Nicole Middleton. Tucker Chase Meadows. Peyton Maya McWilliams. Mara McKee. Danielle Faith Sargent. Alexander Cole Schock. Seth Avery Schooler. Abigail Rose Seveny. Bo Jackson Smith. Daniel W. Snell. Kanan Stephen Thacker. Isaac Uzzle. Carmen Marie Vasquez. Madison Lee Walters. Isaac Whitman Warren. Logan Nicole Wilkerson. Nicole Danielle Wilson. Megan B. Bush. Alyssa Marie Cicchetti. Emily Marie Fisher. Emma Yusuko Johnson. Michelle Coe. Rowan Gray Pearson. Aubrey L. Madison. Justin Alexander Mack. Kayla Ann Howard. Caitlin Marie Gibson. Michaela Rain Ennis. Katie Marie Box. Victoria Ballard. China Adams. Jordan Stevens. Maddie Ray Philpott. Mason Anthony Pack. Brianna Nicole Dorsey. David Christopher Keaton. Olivia Lauren Hall. Nicholas Robbins. Trent Joseph Littrell. Cheyenne L. Yelton. Faith Gabrielle Williams. Macy Marie Wellborn. Daisy Jewel Tolliver. Ashley Nicole Rout. Valerie Pittman. Samantha Paige Ratliff. Jessica Rosenberg. Aubrey Danielle Russo. Casey Dawn Snyder. Caitlin Nicole Spriggs. Catherine Olivia Stepp. Kathleen Ann Taylor. Caitlin B. Thomas. Michaela Ann Warford. Grace Ann Watkins. Amanda Woods. David Arvell Blair. Gabriel Jabari Brown. Noah Andrew Brown. Hannah Gail Collins. Ethan Tyler Fugit. Jordan Richard E.C. Fugit. Hannah Nicole Seagraves. Alana G. Puente. Casey Potter. Colton Perkins. Madison Taylor Patrick. Latasha L. Neese. Heather Nicole Neese. Madison Lynn Moore. Haley M. McGlone. Brooklyn Alexis Maynard. Kenneth McElroy. Chelsea L. Lawson. Ashley Leanne Keithley. Alexis Gail Holbrook. Claudia Hoffmeister. Bradley C. Gray. Jennifer Garcia Beltran. Peyton Taylor Stegall. Kenny Jerome White, Jr. Gavin Warren Wilburn. Havana Cheyenne Wright. Miles Anthony Wright. William Michael Duncan. Leah Faith Grayson. Madeline Rose Lamb. Harley Faith Locklear. Catherine Elise Poston. Kristen Watson.
Before commissioning our ROTC candidates, we would like to recognize our students who have served in our country's armed forces. Would all graduates who are veterans please stand? Also, anyone in attendance who is a veteran or currently serving in the United States military, please stand. Thank you for your service. Please be seated. We will now proudly recognize our graduates who are entering the professional military service, commissioning as an officer into the United States Army through Morehead State University, ROTC. Lieutenant Colonel Stephen T. Strack, Chair of the Department of Military Science, will now administer the oath of office to the second lieutenants.
Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your full name.
I, Lucas James Osborne.
Having been appointed an officer in the Army of the United States in the grade of second lieutenant, do solemnly swear that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic, and that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same. I take this obligation freely, without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion, and that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties upon which I'm about to enter. So help me God. And the power invested in me by the President of the United States, I now commission you as second lieutenants. Congratulations.
Now, with your degree conferred, you may move your tassel from the right side to the left side. You are now graduates of Morehead State University. I would now like to invite Mrs. Allison Caudill, Vice President of University Advancement, to the podium as we welcome our newest alumni to the Eagle family.
On behalf of the Morehead State University Alumni Association, I congratulate you on this monumental achievement. When you moved your tassel just a moment ago, you joined a group of over 70,000 alumni who walked across this stage before you. As a member of the Alumni Association, you have immediate access to a number of perks and benefits. And I invite you to stay active with us by following us on social media and visiting our website often so you can learn more about how the Alumni Association can support you after graduation. And while thinking about your future and your future success is exciting, today we are here to just pause, reflect, and celebrate. You are surrounded by people cheering you on. We are so proud of what you have accomplished as students, now as graduates, and we can't wait to see what you accomplish as alumni. So no matter where the next path is, may you remember, once an eagle, always an eagle. Congratulations, class of 2025.
At this time, would all commencement attendees and graduates on the floor please stand as Mr. Caleb Akers, an MSU vocal performance major, leads us in the singing of our university alma mater. Caleb?
Far above the rolling campus, resting in the dale, stands a dear old alma mater we will always hail. Shout in chorus, raise your voices, blue and gold praise you, winning through to fame and glory, dear old MSU.
Family and friends in the audience are asked to remain standing in place until the academic procession has left the arena. I now declare the commencement exercises closed and ask that the platform party follow me.
and friends may now exit the building using the same exit that you entered and join the graduating class outside. Families, we have found a set of keys